We will cross the Jordan in 3 days.
3 days? It's barely been a moment since Uncle Moses passed away. I've barely gotten over the shock. But I guess he's the one leading the flock. Of course, it'd be Yeshua. In English, I think you guys call him Joshua? His name means Jehovah saves. And from what they say, his whole life, he gave his youth, his time, and his energy to serve with Uncle Moses for what could have been a century. Although, I want to know, I'm only 12 years old. But back to the problem. I don't want to do as we're told. That river is 10,000 feet wide. How on earth are we supposed to survive while crossing over with all our things? I'm only 12. I've never even gone swimming. One day passed, and I couldn't help but ask my mom what was going on. She said we have to be strong and courageous because God never left us throughout the ages. Well, what do I know about the ages? I'm only 12. But I can say I definitely know for myself that God is real. I was born during this long journey, and it seems like we're always kind of in a hurry to get to this place called the Promised Land. And I used to wonder if it was just a scam. Until this one time when I was 5, I realized that the pillar of cloud was someone I recognized. At night, the pillar of cloud would become fire, and that's when I realized that God is not a liar. So this Promised Land must really exist. If Joshua's gonna bring us there, then I'll assist my family to pack or leave a few things behind. I'd much rather move forward than rewind back to the days when my mom was a slave. So, let's go. This time, I'm gonna be brave.
The Ark of God will lead the way.
So, I overheard the adults talking about the Ark of the Covenant and something about a measurement of staying 2,000 cubits away. I think that's 1.86 miles, I'd say. Well, I asked my mom more about it right away, and she said, first things first, the Ark of the Covenant will lead the way. The only way to the Promised Land was not possible with man. We had to keep our eyes on him, and the chances of crossing this river seemed dim. Mom said it's time to go, so we packed our things and whoa! Am I saying this for real? This is a big deal. So they went before us as Joshua said they would. The priests and Joshua and the ark made of gold-plated wood. I could see from a distance away. Everybody was sure that God was doing something amazing today. As the 12 priests stepped foot into the river, I saw something that would make me quiver. The river was at a standstill. It was still. The water stopped flowing all the way until every single one of us crossed over on dry ground. Then after came the water gushing sound. To know that millions of us crossed through the Jordan makes me wish that somehow I could record it. Oh, but I can. I'll write about all these wonders on our way to the Promised Land. Every step of the way, every moment of the day required then and now a huge amount of faith. It was never about the hard things we couldn't do, because every single time, God would come through. It wasn't even about the miracle of the waters, but a test of obedience from all his sons and daughters. In every losing battle, our King shone victorious, and everything I know about him is glorious. So what is your dead end? When troubled waters rise, do you face it or pretend that everything is working out just fine? You see, when things fall out of line, I've learned that it's okay to just confess that life is one gigantic mess. But the chaos and fear is not where it stops. Faith could disappear or even produce crop. With the Ark of God leading the way, following is more important than all that we can say. But what do I know? I'm only 12 years old. The Promised Land's ending has yet to be told. There's probably still many more troubles ahead, maybe promises fulfilled or hopelessness instead. But today, I'll treasure this moment, this place, where dead ends meet God's power face to face.